Welcome to Project Pro Code Recipes. In this video, we are going to learn manipulations of list in Python. This is my code snippet over here. I have copied this code and I have pasted that in my Jupyter notebook. I'll explain to you the code over here as well as run this for you. So first of all, what is list? So a list is similar to array, but contrary to array that we generally see in C and list is much more powerful as compared to array. In list we can store, for example, in array array is of a data type, for example int or character or string, whereas list does not need to be defined as a data type. It is a class of itself. You can enter numbers as well as string, anything in the list you want in the very same list. You can enter, for example, I can enter 482 over here, as well as I can also enter apple over here. So basically it can contain more of data types. Now so this was all about list. Now let's get started with that. So import warnings. Now warnings dot filter warnings ignore. I've created a list over here containing sales. So these are just random numbers that I picked out. Now after that, I'm creating a function updated. This updated will perform operation on sales. So basically what updated will do, I need to pass my sorry yes I'm creating a mapping. Basically this is a mapping function over here. It maps individual values of sales to this function over here. So print now def updated, it will return x plus 100. So print list then map. This map is very essential. Okay, so this map will pick up my updated function and will pick up individual elements from sale and then map to it. So updated and sales, here I need to pass basically two parameters that I want to. One is my function and the other one which I want to perform this action. Now sales updated, I'm creating an empty list. So for x in sales dot updated append. So there are many ways I can do that. I could have also added 100 over here. So this was one method of adding increasing every number by 100. This is another. So sales dot updated, I am storing that in new uh, list dot append. So what it will append, x plus 100. This means for x in sale, basically this will iterate over individual element of sales, contrary to what we see in I. For example, when we work on I need to specifically write sales, then in big bracket I need to write I for selecting individual element. Otherwise I is just index of the number, whereas over here x is the exact number iterating over each index with x is equal to x plus plus, that is x plus 1. Now print sales updated. So this is another method. So I could directly, instead of creating a def updated function like this over here, I could directly write my function. So lambda function, so map the same thing, lambda x such that x plus 100 sales. Now let me run this. So you can see all of those three did the same thing that I wanted, but the writing technique of all of these are completely different. I would rather suggest for using a function rather than using these two methods, as a function is more powerful and a function is more effective method as compared to this. For example, if you define a function over at one place, you can use that in your entire notebook anywhere. Instead of if you define a lambda function, you can use that only at a single place. So this was all about codes in this video. For more industry relevant project, you can visit our website. And for more code recipes like this, you can visit our website as well as our YouTube channel. You can also use this click here function to submit your customized code. To submit your request for recipe that you do not find on our website. The URL for the code in this video is available in the description.